My name is Carol, C-A-R-O-L, Williams, W-I-L-L-I-A-M-S. I'm actually a member of 3 different veterans organizations. One is National Women's Veterans United. Another one is a nonprofit that my husband and I have, which is called the United States Vietnam Veterans Vietnam Arts Program. I'm also a proud member of Chicago chapter of Veterans for Peace. I've been on CanTV with the National Women's Veterans United the last couple of months. And I will tell you, as has been mentioned before, that CanTV has 30 minutes per week of veterans issues. And it's, like Nick said, it's a drop in the bucket. It's, if you blink, you miss it. Even people like me who are aware that it's on, it's very difficult for us to coordinate our schedule to actually watch it. If we didn't have presently a wartime army, that would probably be enough, 30 minutes per week of veterans issues. If we didn't have 30% of our deployed troops coming home suffering from PTSD, probably 30 minutes a week of veterans issues would be sufficient.
And for members of the viewing public, PTSD is post-traumatic
stress disorder. If we didn't have 1 in 3 women veterans coming back to the VA reporting that they have been victims of military sexual assault, probably 30 minutes of programming by 4 different veterans groups called the Veterans Consortium every Thursday at 6:30 would probably do them pretty well. We have an unprecedented deployment. We've been at war for over 8 years. We have people coming back who, it's not that they are unable to pursue what they have been promised. It's that it's made more difficult by cutting the funding for that.
Can I ask a quick question? You've said a number of times that all that is available is 30 minutes per week at CanTV. Have you requested more time from CanTV?
That's not a question that I could answer to you fully. I'm a new devotee to CanTV. I've been on 3 times in the last 3 months with 2 different organizations. It's wonderful. They're unbelievably supportive. I will be heavily involved with them in the future, but that's not a question that I could answer. I think their nonprofit hotline is the part that I've been involved with, and that is saturated with the groups that they already have scheduled from, I think it's 3 to 8 p.m. every weekday. To think that we could have a channel that's devoted to veterans is, in my way of saying, would be a subliminal, subjective suggestion that veterans are valued. It's not that we're begging. We don't need to beg. We have earned what we have. I'm a 7-year Army veteran myself. I don't see any fundraisers for retired businessmen. But in the last 3 months, I've been to 3 different fundraisers for 3 different veterans organizations. We're putting on bake sales. We're doing raffles. We're doing silent auctions in church basements. Why do we have to beg to get people to pay attention to us? Well, the fact of the matter is that there's a very large group everywhere in the country, not just of veterans, but also of people who support veterans. It's a very large number. It's beyond your comprehension how many people support veterans in all of their forms, in all of their politics, in all of their demographics. They're out there, but they need a focal point of attention that is media. It's like Nick said and Eugene said. It's a disorganized group of organizations. They're very well interested and very well energized in supporting not just the troops, not just the veterans, but the policies that have put us into the situation that we're in. Nobody is suggesting that Chicago has a responsibility as a municipality to rectify what this federal government has done. to create the situation that we're in, to have so many needy veterans. But we look at the fact that we have not a responsibility to rectify what the VA can't do. The VA is part of the federal government. It's not a responsibility, it's an opportunity to take a stand and say these people are valuable. They've earned what they have. They're already organized. They're an amazing market. There's millions of them. And we deserve it. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Williams.
Thank you, Ms. Williams.